So just over a minute and a half played. And he can't jam it through. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
Here's Larson. Pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. SGA's got his second basket.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
MP outside. High post shot. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. MP's got 7 points.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Bounce pass from Williams. For three, Holmgren. Jokic grabs the miss. Utah leading. The drive by MP. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
SGA with the ball. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
What the mobiles out there?
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Utah. Marion comes in for Robertson.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Phillips. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Ali Raforce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had an unbelievable amount of points and was locked in from distance. It was impressive. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Ali, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's MP, and it's blocked by SGA.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a big-time defender, and sends that one back.
Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. Here's MP. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Phillips. Pass to SGA. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
MP left side. And a little luck that time, but it drops. MP's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Now, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
MP has been leading the charge for the Jazz. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
They've got Nikola Jokic running out there with Howell. Then it's Tyler Hero. That's Hamilton in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. No good on the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Jokic. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Howell with the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jazz with some changes. Robertson, he's checked in for Hamilton. And MP subbed in for Hero. And with the trend grade toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now, here's Holmgren. Last game he had 12. Phillips. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Larson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game, and the shot goes down.
Guys, it is clear MP is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving him the basketball.
Pass to Peeler. Here's Phillips. No good again that time. MP outside. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Peeler.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin, back to you. Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Klingon comes in for Jokic, and Bailey snubbed in for Howell. Jazz leading by 13. MP deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by SGA. Here's Peeler. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a star in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Hawkins checked in for Utah. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. MP against SGA. And it's blocked by SGA.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's MP. MP rattling the rim.
It's the Lightning and the Thunder.
And here now the Thunder, trailing by 13. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jazz leading by 16. For the three, and Utah another three.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's SGA. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like that he was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Jazz as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-4 run. From the Delta Center, it's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Coming into halftime, MP has really